today is we're going to be having AI program a video game for us. So I decided the video game we're going to make is going to be Tic Tac Toe. So how to make a Tic Tac Toe game in Godot. And so basically it's going to type out what we should do. Fair enough. Cool. So we're going to follow exactly what it says and see if it makes a game. So start by creating a new project in Godot and save it in a convenient location. Cool. We're going to do that. I'm going to open up Godot. I'm going to go to new project. I'm going to go to Tic Tac Toe. I'm going to browse. I'm going to go to projects Godot. I'm going to select the current folder. Oops, I got to create a folder called Tic Tac Toe as well. I'm going to select the current folder. I'm going to create and edit. And from here, it says start by creating a new project, which we did. Next, create a new scene and add a 2D node to it. This will be the root node for your game. Cool, so we're gonna add a 2D node. Inside the 2D node, add 9 buttons arranged in a 3x3 grid. These buttons will represent the cells of the tic-tac-toe board. How to add a 3x3 grid in Godot. If not, I'm just gonna do the way I think we should, but 2D node, this will be root node. Inside the 2D node, add 9 buttons arranged in a 3x3 grid. I did. That's not helpful. Oh wait, yeah it is. So you could do this by adding the 3 HBox container nodes to a 2D node, then adding 3 buttons in each HBox container. Interesting. Okay, cool, we'll try that out. Oops, cancel. HBox container, duplicate. And then we're gonna add 3 buttons in each. A little bit confused here. Left wide, I guess is what will make this one. And then this will make V center wide, and then this one will make right wide. And so in HBox, we're gonna add 3 buttons. So I'm gonna do A, button. Should we name it something in particular? So I'll just call it 0. 0. 0. For some reason, it's not filling out the screen. That seems kind of weird. Let me delete these and try to fix it. So it's not giving us absolutely everything we need, but we'll try it out anyway. There's only boop-a-doop-doo. Full rect. That doesn't do anything either. I am confused. We'll keep it left wide. Duplicate this, call it spot 1, spot 2. Oh, okay, so that'd be 0, 1, 2. So horizontally. Let's duplicate this. And this is gonna be HBox container 2, spot 1, spot 2. Cool. And then maybe it should be inside of a VBox. Let's try it out. VBox container. Maybe this isn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. It's pretty cool. Yep, there we go. HBox container 3, perfect. And we got the full spots there for some reason. Let's try making this full rect. That does not do anything. That doesn't do anything either. Okay, cool. Well, this is going to be our game. Cool, and so we got our 3x3 grid. Add a script to the 2D node and use it to track the state of the game. Okay. Script should track of which cells have been marked by the players whether the game is over. In the script, add functions to handle the player moves. When a player clicks on a button, the script should update the state of the game and check if the game is over. If the game is over, the script should display a message to the players indicating who won or if it is a draw. Finally, test your game to make sure it works as expected. Fair enough. Cool, so I'm just gonna create a script and I'm gonna copy this code actually. So we're gonna attach it to the node 2D, create, boom. Okay, so the state of the game. Yep, so we got that. 1 equals player X. Oh, 2 is player O, awesome. False, func, make move. Update the state of the game. Check if the game is over. Okay, let's see what check game over does. Check the rows. For row, but it doesn't have anything as far as the button clicks go. So, okay. That makes sense-ish. Oh, we could have just taken this. Cool, so now what we're gonna have to do is make the buttons work. Let's see if it can like give us an intelligent response. Gonna get out of the game. Start by adding a script, 2D node. Oops. Make move, yep, it's doing that. Nope, that's not the move, bud. So, in the script, add a function to handle the player's move. This function should be called whenever the player clicks on one of the buttons. Cool. Oh, add a function to handle the player's move, yep. Inside the function, make the game state reflect the player's move. For example, if the player clicks the top left button, the function should update the corresponding cell. Got it. In the game state, check if the game is over by calling a separate function that checks for a win condition. If the game is over, the function should display. Cool. Finally, connect the buttons to the function in the script using the signal tab. Vector panel in the signal tab, click add button and select the button press signal, and then in the call field enter the name of the function you created in step 2. Okay, but then how would we get the row and column? I'm just gonna try renaming them like this. 0, 1, oops, 2. 1, 0, 1, 2, 2, 0, 1, 2. Cool. So we got our buttons now, and so when they are clicked, the node should trigger. So node pressed. We're going to connect it to make move. Oh, wait a second. No, we're not. We're going to connect it to on button pressed, and we're actually going to connect all of them to this. So what we want to do is get parent name. I guess this isn't all being coded by AI anymore, but it was a cool title for the video. Get parent name. One button press, get parent name. So that would be row. Row equals, and then var column equals int name. There we go. Cool, and now what we're going to want to do is make move row column. And that should do something, maybe. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to export state so we can check it when we run. Oops. Is there anywhere else? Darn. Oops. go. Wait, so check columns. Cool. Okay, and then we want to check diagonals. Cool. Do the same here. For some reason, the code is not properly indented, so we have to do that every time, which is a bit annoying. AI, learn how to indent stuff. Cool. We got that, and lastly, this. Cool. So now when a button's pressed, we just have to connect all these to that same function. So pressed, connect to that, connect, boom, connect, 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 connect. There we go, we're connecting the buttons like it told us to. Connect. Connect. And lastly, connect. Make move, game over. I guess we'll kind of just want to print this as well to see if it's actually working. Okay, let's see how our game's working. Way too small. It's doing it backwards. That's weird. Print row. Print column. So something's going on. AI gave us the start. We just got to fix it. So 0, 2. Okay, so they're all saying 0, 2. Even though that's just not correct. That's not their names. Print parent name root. That's not true though. The parent should be this. Oh. Is there, because we're not doing it right. One button pressed. Button pressed. Godot, because that'd be helpful. Okay, so we may have to change the actual function. Or the... AI, you've lied to us. Unacceptable. Let's see if we can just try to take target in here. Hopefully that'll work. probably going to crash, but we'll see. Yep. What was called was 0. Nice. Yeah, so we'll literally need to create a separate one button press for each button, which is not ideal, but oh well. Huh. Create custom signal. This is what it has come to, guys. There we go. Okay, extends button. Signal pressed with target. That's what we're going to call our signal. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this button. We're going to disconnect the signal, reconnect the signal to itself. Call it on button pressed. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to emit the signal. Pressed with target. That's going to be connected to emit signal, and then we can pass the parameters. So the parameter we want to pass is self. Awesome. So from there, right, now that we've created our custom button, right, pressed with target, what we're going to do is in the node 2D, we're going to come in here and we're going to do some cool stuff. So, but on func button press is no longer a thing. So what we're going to do is, how do we connect it? So it's going to emit the signal. I forget how to connect the signal. Connect. Where did you go, Mr. Code? Oh, wait. AI. How to connect a signal in Godot in code. Let's see what Mr. AI has to say. Okay, the signal you want to connect, this should be a constant string. Oh, cool. So button.connect. Oh, it knows exactly what I want. So we got to get a reference for each button. At that point, we could have just honestly called it. Whatever. var button get node. Got it. Okay. So I guess we'll just go through that tedious stuff when ready. Var func ready. No, func ready. And then we're going to do var buttons equals list. And then we're going to do on ready var row 0 is going to be equal to 0. Then we're going to have 1. And on ready var row 2 be equal to this. What is wrong? There is an identifier there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Do var. I don't even think I'll need buttons again. So var buttons equals var var v box container equal v box container. So for row in v box container, dot get children, and then for button in row dot get children. We're just going to loop through these. We're going to do, I think it's button dot connect. Yep. So it'll be button dot connect, and then I think it's signal name. So on button press function. Yep. So it'll be signal name, which is pressed with target, and then we're going to connect that to self, and then that's going to be whatever we call it, func capture move target. And then we can take target and finally do what we wanted to do the whole time. Target. And then target. Wait a second. That's what we want. Now everything should be fine and dandy. Target is declared in the scope. It's right there. Look for yourself. Oh, we gotta finish this off. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna connect that to capture move. We should be good. All right, let's run it. Boom. Boom. Nope. Nope. Okay. AI, you suck. Press error calling signal pressed, node 2D, and get button pressed. Method not found. What do you mean? Oh, I gotta disconnect these, I think. Yeah, because they're connected to the wrong thing. Disconnect. Actually, we're actually just gonna delete all these. Boom. 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 And so what we actually want to do is I want to save this branch as scene. We're going to call it button template dot scene, And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate them. D, boom, boom, duplicate. Oops, not what I meant to do there. I will rename them. 0, 1, 2. And then we're going to duplicate them again. Drag them into this container. 0, 1, 2. Cool. So we got all those rocking and rolling. Let's try reloading one more time and see if we can do it without errors. Nope, errors. Big ol' errors. Emit signal passed with target method not found. Huh? Emit signal pressed with target. Let's try it one more time. Nope, still bugging out on us. Oh, I deleted it somehow. Okay. Guess we'll try that one more time. 1, 1, 1. Game over. Player X wins. Okay, cool. So we kind of got it set up. How do we switch player turns? Awesome. The current player is available to use the track player's turn it is. When a player makes a move, the make move function updates the game state and then switches to other arguments by incrementing the current player variable, taking the modulo to. Oh yeah, that's an actual thing. Then ensures the current player variable cycles between 1 and 2 each time the player makes a move. Hope this helps. Thank you, beautiful. AI, you're amazing. I love you. We're going to take your little comments too because they're awesome. Love good commented code, documented code. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. If you guys don't document your code, you're evil people. I'm just kidding. Documenting is a pain in the butt. I don't do it sometimes. And so then all we're going to have to do is switch the player. Right? So after we set state row to current player, what we can do is actually update the player. And so that should look a little something like this. And then check the game is over. Well, it shouldn't just be player X wins. So if current player, oh cool. So if game over equals true, and then it has an if statement here. So it's the one update. I guess it just wanted player X to win the first time when I wrote all the code. But AI, it took you a while, but you got there. You did your job. Now I can stop doing mine. Okay, so let's try it out. So game world, let's see what we got going here. Boom. I don't know what that was, but it's O now. Oh, I stopped printing the player state. That was dumb of me. Print state. There we go. So let's try it again. Boom. We got 1, 0. We got a 2 right there in the middle, so that's perfect. We got 1 there on the right. Right? We'll put a 2 right here. Put a 1 right here. Put a 2 right here. 1 right there. I confused myself. So it looks like it's full. I'm pretty sure it should just game over player. How to play? Oh, so the board's full. It should. Okay. How to determine if there is a draw. Let's ask Mr. AI. Okay. So we're going to check for draw here. And then where did it call that? Ah. If check draw. We also want to set get rid of true and set draw. Look at that AI. You know everything. And then we just gotta fix this up a little bit. Oops. Done. How to update button text when clicked with X or O. Let's see. What do you got for us? It's a pretty cool way to do it. That's not how we named our button though. But what we can do is, you're right, we can get the button. So before we do that, what we're gonna do is, boom, check or get the button reference, right? Like it asked us to. And from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dandy old time var button equals get node row str and then get node str col, and that'll be a reference to the button itself. And then what does it say to do next? It says to set the text. Cool, so we'll do that. All right, let's try her out. Boom, and it crashed. In base null instance, on null instance, get node. Self, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. So it's gonna have to be the VBox container. Box container. Let's try that one more time. Did we grab the VBox container in here? Yeah, we did. Oh. Alrighty, var. Hopefully this doesn't break the setting up of everything. Okay. X O X O X. Game over. Player X wins. Cool. So we basically got a kind of working tic-tac-toe game. So, give me one sec here. What I'm going to do is, one last thing, I'm just going to update it. How to make a label that shows who won. So to make a label in Godot that shows who won the game, you can use a label node and update the text whenever the game ends. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a label node. You can do this by right-clicking on the root node. Cool. Add child node, and then selecting the label from the available nodes. Cool. Adjust the size of the label node to create a suitable layout for your game. You can do this by setting the size. I add a script to the label to update the label. Cool. That's what we're doing, because that's what it told us to do. Oops. Kind of need that code. Please don't delete that, sir. Label. Cool. So we got our label here. I'm going to move our label out of the way, so we're not clicking on it. It'll be right over here. And then what we're going to do is it said add a script. So that's what we're doing. Don't judge me. That's what Godot told, or the AI told me to do. And then we're just going to remove all this code. Leave it like that. And then it said, in your game logic, call the setWinner function whenever the game ends and pass the winning player argument. For example, cool. Works with me. Oh, we got another issue with tabs and spacing. Come on, AI. Learn how to tab versus space. It's important stuff. It's important stuff. So we got that. We're going to go back. Call winner. The game logic script. Okay, so we got to get this. I'm going to copy this code just like it tells us to. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly. It looks like it honestly just made the game for us. It looks like you just have to keep asking it questions and eventually it'll get it right. Okay. So. There we go. So we're going to try that one more time. Let's see. Boom. 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 Oh no. Why did it do O? Oh, it didn't do O twice. Boom. Put O there. Player O wins. That's not true. That's not true at all. So, I think we're actually going to want to update the current player at the end. Let's try that one more time and we should have ourselves a game. X, O, X, O, X. O, X. Player X wins. Okay, cool. It's correct now. So now we have a fully functioning Tic Tac Toe game that was made by AI. So X, O, X. Let's let O win this time. O, X, O. Player O wins. Cool. So we have a fully functioning Tic Tac Toe game. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to update the window itself so that it's much smaller. So we're going to do 300 by 300. And then we're going to have test width be, oh crap, what was it? I think it's like 1024 by 1024. And then I'm going to try running that real quick. That didn't do anything. Project settings. 2D. Keep close. Let's see if that works. Okay. So it's a little bit bigger now. Project setting, let's see. 300 by 300. We might just keep it a tiny little screen. Nope, that's not what we wanted. Project settings. Trying to figure this out. Keep. Expand maybe. Let's try that. Nope. Project settings. Let's try that out. Nope, still too tiny. Try that one more time. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we got X, O, X, O, X. Cool, player X wins. So we have our fully functioning Tic Tac Toe game that we made completely from, or almost completely from AI. Pretty cool. So all we did was give chat.openai.com some prompts, and it gave us basically the steps to make the game and then the code that we need to make it. So if y'all thought that was cool, make sure to like and subscribe so that I keep making content like this, and I'll see you on the next one.